Nagaland's tally of COVID-19 positive cases crosses the 2,500 mark. A total of 82 new cases are reported from Dimapur, Kohima and Phek. Dimapur bids farewell to outgoing Deputy Commissioner and welcomes new administrative head of the district. And total recoveries from COVID-19 in the country surpasses the 13 lakh mark today. Recovery rate has improved to 67.61%. Well, those were the headlines. Hello and welcome once again to this news broadcast from News and Trends. We begin this bulletin by taking a look at the COVID-19 update from the state. Nagaland's tally of COVID-19 positive cases crossed the 2,500 mark with a total of 82 new cases reported today. The new cases were reported from the three districts of Nagaland, namely Dimapur, Kohima and Phek. Dimapur reported 58 cases, Kohima 22 and Phek reported 2 cases. This was informed by State's Health and Family Welfare Minister Pangyi Phom through his tweet this afternoon. The tweet said, State reports another 82 positive cases of COVID-19 out of 606 samples tested. 58 in Dimapur, 22 in Kohima and 2 in Phek. Contact tracing have been activated and all primary contacts are under self-isolation. The minister also tweeted to inform that some of the supporting staffs, 2 bodyguards and 4 house guards have been detected positive of COVID-19. He said he has taken necessary precautionary measures and his official residence has been sealed as per the SOPs. He also informed that he will be under self-isolation, however, will continue to work from home. Dimapur continues to remain the worst hit by the pandemic. The surge in the cases have been mostly attributed to the armed forces and some from quarantine centers and traced contacts. Since 23rd July, Dimapur has reported 915 cases. Today's addition of 58 fresh cases in Dimapur takes the district's tally to 1,347. 167 persons have recovered, 2 deaths have been reported, 1 migrated and active cases stand at 1,177. In the state capital Kohima, where the total lockdown is in place, the number of new cases continue to surge. Since July 23rd, the district has reported 344 cases. The district has so far reported 561 positive cases, out of which 150 have recovered, with 410 active cases. 1 person has migrated. Phek, which has not reported fresh cases since August 2nd, today reported 2 new cases, taking the district's total tally to 31. 17 patients have recovered and there are now 14 active cases in that district. Meanwhile, in some good news, Peren, which had showed frightening figures in the initial stages when the virus was first detected in the state, has shown a remarkable turnaround, especially in containing the virus. Till yesterday, the district had reported a total of 252 cases of coronavirus and a total of 249 persons have recovered, leaving just 3 active cases in the district. This means the recovery rate in Peren stood at 98.08%, which is remarkable considering the state's overall recovery rate, which stood at just above 26%. According to the Nagaland government COVID-19 War Room dashboard, the state's tally of positive cases now stand at 2,580, recoveries at 685, 6 deaths and active cases at 1,886. Dimapur bid farewell to the outgoing Deputy Commissioner Dimapur Anupkimchi yesterday at the DC's office, where the incoming DC Dimapur Rajesh Soundarajan, officers from headquarters, district officers, outpost officers, dobashis, representatives from civil societies attended the impressive program. Addressing the gathering, outgoing Deputy Commissioner Dimapur Anupkimchi credited teamwork as the main driving force for the successful activities taken up in Dimapur during his tenure as DC Dimapur, especially in the fight against COVID-19 pandemic. He thanked and lauded the police, medical team, administrative officers, sanitary workers, Red Cross, conveners of various committees, media, civil society organizations, NGOs, churches and the citizens of Dimapur for extending their full support and cooperation to him, and said he was truly touched.
I have nothing to say but only to thank all of you. Everyone as a team. I'll start with DMC because that is the basic thing where it is better of everything. If there is nobody to clean, nothing can happen. I salute my sanitary workers who have done sanitization they have done. You should start from there. Such hard work they have done. I used to see, I notice everything in the WhatsApp group there. This is done, this is done. It takes lots of effort. You have to really put in your everything to get it done. Our administrator, helper.
Incoming Deputy Commissioner Rajesh Soundarajan, in his brief speech, remarked that the outgoing Deputy Commissioner had set a strong foundation in place for handling the present COVID-19 pandemic. He assured that together with the district administrative officers, district officers, police, medical department, civil society organizations and citizens of Dimapur, he would continue to work on it, guided by the benchmark set by Anup Kinchi. He sought the same support and cooperation from the people as they have rendered to the outgoing Deputy Commissioner Dimapur. Commissioner of Police Dimapur Ruthiv Tetsio, who spoke on behalf of the district officers, observed that although Anup Kimchi worked for a short stint of 9 months, 1 week, yet has worked more than the other officers. He conveyed his appreciation to the outgoing Deputy Commissioner and sought for his guidance even the days to come. Tetsio also welcomed the new Deputy Commissioner and assured to render full cooperation to work for the betterment of Dimapur district.
He is going for a higher responsibility, and we still need your contribution. Even though you will take over in the you will say the secretariat, but we still need your guidance. So please continue to guide us.
Speaking on behalf of headquarters officers, ADC Dimapur V. Lovitoli Sema described the outgoing Deputy Commissioner as a humble, approachable and a person with high personality traits. She highlighted the various activities taken up by the Dimapur district administration under the leadership and guidance of Anup Kimchi from day one, especially for tackling the unprecedented COVID pandemic.
You can easily approach him, can meet him anytime, can share anything with him. He's a very approachable, very down-to-earth, very humble person. And these are the things, the traits, personality traits which we have learned from Sir, and then I'm sure all of us should continue to carry on in our lives, whether it be professionally or personally, the things that we have learned from our outgoing Deputy Commissioner.
Various speakers including ADC Newland Athrila on behalf of outpost officers, CMO Dimapur, MS Dimapur Chandu Agarwal on behalf of Red Cross, Paulam on behalf of DC establishment, on behalf of Dubashi's NCD, Pastor Yambomo Avong also spoke on the occasion, appreciating the services rendered by the outgoing Deputy Commissioner Dimapur for the betterment of the district. The program was chaired by Revenue Officer Dimapur Malo Homtsoi, while SDO Civil Sardar Zupentang Muli proposed the vote of thanks. Noklak, which became the 12th district of Nagaland, today held a reception program of the Deputy Commissioner and Superintendent of Police at Noklak town. The reception program was held by observing strict COVID-19 SOP during the entire course of the program. Speeches were delivered by two MLAs from Noklak, H. Haiying and L. Kumo. Short speeches were also delivered by L. Ngong, President KTC, Dr. Pritpal Kaur Batra, SP Noklak, and Rennie Wilfred, Deputy Commissioner Noklak. The program was chaired by C. Punyan, SDO Civil, Noklak. Total recoveries from COVID-19 in the country surpassed the 13 lakh mark today. A total of 13,28,336 people have recovered so far. In the past 24 hours, 46,121 recoveries have been reported across the country. With this, the recovery rate has improved to 67.61%. The case fatality rate has further declined to 2.07% in the country. The Health and Family Welfare Ministry today said a total of 56,282 new cases of COVID-19 have been reported in the country within 24 hours, taking the total number of cases to 19,64,536. Presently, the total number of active corona cases in the country is 5,95,501. 904 deaths have also been reported in a single day, taking the nationwide toll to 40,699. Maharashtra has reported the highest number of cases, followed by Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Delhi, Karnataka, Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal. In the northeast, Assam has reported 50,445 cases of the pathogen. A total of 5,725 cases have been reported in Tripura, 3,093 in Manipur, Arunachal Pradesh, 1,855. Meghalaya has reported 929 cases, Sikkim 800 and Mizoram has registered 537 infections so far. The overall number of global COVID-19 cases has increased to over 18.8 million, while the deaths have topped to more than 7.07 lakh, according to the Johns Hopkins University. The US accounted for the world's highest number of infections and fatalities at 48.23 lakh and 1.58 lakh respectively. Brazil came in the second place, followed by India, Russia and South Africa. In other news, actor Rhea Chakraborty has been asked to appear before the Enforcement Directorate tomorrow in an investigation into suspected money laundering surrounding Sushant Singh Rajput's death. The 34-year-old had died by suicide last month, the Mumbai police had said. The Enforcement Directorate, which investigates financial crimes, had filed a money laundering case last week over suspicious transactions worth Rs 15 crore in connection with the death of the Bollywood actor. The case was filed after the agency took note of a first information report or FIR by Bihar police, which was investigating the actor's death and financial transactions based on a complaint by his family. Sushant Singh Rajput, a rising star in Hindi films, was found dead in his Mumbai apartment on June 14. The Mumbai police said it was suicide and has questioned over 50 people on allegations that the actor was suffering from depression and had felt sidelined because of cutthroat rivalries in the film industry. The Bihar police launched a parallel probe last week after the actor's father filed a complaint against Rhea Chakraborty, accusing her of transferring money from his account, mentally harassing him and driving him to suicide. The complaint alleged that Rs 15 crore was missing from Sushant Singh's account. At this point, three agencies, the Mumbai Police, the Enforcement Directorate and the CBI, have been tasked with investigating Sushant Singh Rajput's death and events leading up to it. The late actor is remembered in Nagaland for his generous contribution as relief during the floods and landslides that occurred in Nagaland in the year 2018. Well, that's all we have time for in this edition of News Broadcast. Do subscribe to us on the YouTube channel and also follow us on Facebook and Twitter as well, and stay updated with the latest from across the world, the country, the region and from the state as well. Meanwhile, stay safe, practice safe health hygiene and maintain social distancing wherever you are. But most importantly, take good care of yourself and your loved ones. Thanks for watching.